Have you ever held a coin in your hand and thought, could this little piece of history be worth a fortune? Well, today we're going to dive deep into one of the most surprising and rare finds in the coin world, the 1981 D dime. A coin you might have in your pocket right now could be worth up to $93,000. Yes, you heard that right, $93,000. Now, before you rush to check your pocket change, let's break down exactly why this coin is so valuable, and what makes it stand out in the world of numismatics. First, let's talk about the history of the 1981 D dime. Produced by the Denver Mint, this dime is part of the Roosevelt series, which has been in circulation since 1946. On the surface, it's just another copper-nickel dime with Franklin D. Roosevelt's image on the front, and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the back. But here's where things get interesting. Most of the 1981 D dimes were produced in large quantities. So, why is it that this specific year and mint mark is causing such a stir in the coin world? Well, it all comes down to one tiny detail. One of the 1981 D dimes was struck with an incredibly rare error, a die variety that created a dramatic doubling effect on the mint mark. This error is known as the D/D or double D mint mark. Essentially, the Denver Mint mistakenly struck the coin twice, creating a noticeable overlapping D mint mark. This makes the coin extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Now you may be wondering, what makes this so valuable? Well, the rarity of this error, combined with the growing demand for error coins in the marketplace, is what pushes the value sky high. Coins like this don't come around often, and when they do, they can command incredible prices. Some collectors have paid up to $93,000 for a single 1981 D double mint mark dime. That's right, $93,000 for a coin that you might have tossed in your change jar. But it's not just about the error. The overall condition of the coin plays a huge role in determining its worth. Coins are graded based on their condition, with higher grades translating to higher values. A well-preserved 1981 D dime, especially one with the double mint mark error, could fetch anywhere from hundreds to tens of thousands of dollars, depending on its grade. Grading scales range from good all the way up to mint state 70, the highest grade you can get. Coins with higher grades are rarer, making them even more valuable. So, how can you tell if your 1981 D dime is one of these valuable rarities? First, look closely at the mint mark on your 1981 D dime. If it looks like the D is doubled, you're looking at a coin with an error that could significantly increase its value. Make sure to get it properly authenticated by a professional, because a mistake could cost you big time. Now, let's talk about where you can sell it. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare error dimes, you might want to consider auctioning it off or contacting a reputable coin dealer. Online auction houses and coin shows are great places to find buyers who are willing to pay top dollar for these elusive coins. But remember, not every 1981 D dime is worth thousands of dollars. It's the error coins that stand out, so take a close look at your collection before you rush to sell. Who would have thought that a simple dime could be worth such a fortune? The 1981 D dime is a prime example of how rare errors can turn everyday change into a valuable treasure. So, take a moment to check your spare change. You never know, you might be holding onto a coin that's worth more than your car. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing coin discoveries. And if you've found any rare coins in your collection, let us know in the comments. Who knows, your next treasure might just be worth a small fortune. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of US coins, focusing on a specific dime that could be worth a jaw-dropping $83,000. Yep, you heard that right. Grab your magnifying glass, because you might just have a gold mine sitting in your pocket. Before we talk about this incredible coin, let's take a step back and talk about the history of the US dime. The dime is one of the oldest coins in the US Mint, first minted in 1796. Over the years, it's seen numerous design changes, but one thing has stayed the same: its value. It's always worth 10 cents, but not all dimes are created equal. Now, let's talk about the star of the show, the 1981 P dime. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin was a part of the regular issue, meaning it was produced in large quantities and circulated widely. But here's the thing. Not every 1981p dime is worth a fortune. In fact, most of them are worth just 10 cents. So, what makes the 1981p dime special? It's all about a rare minting error. In 1981, a number of dimes were struck with a mistake that changed everything. These errors, often referred to as mule coins, happened when dies from two different coins were mistakenly used to strike the dime. In this case, the 1981p dime was struck using the reverse die of a quarter, rather than the standard dime reverse die. This rare error led to some of these 1981p dimes being struck with a larger than normal diameter and a different reverse design, one that closely resembles a quarter's design. Coin collectors and error enthusiasts quickly caught on to this anomaly, and what was once a common dime became a prized treasure. A single 1981p dime with this minting error was sold for a whopping $83,000. Imagine that, a dime worth $83,000. And it's not just one coin either. Several of these error coins have surfaced, causing a frenzy in the coin collecting community. So, how do you identify one of these rare, highly valuable dimes? Let's break it down. First, you need to check the reverse side of the coin. Look closely at the design. You'll see that it looks much more like the reverse of a quarter, larger, with different details. The easiest way to spot the difference is by comparing it side by side with a normal dime. Next, make sure the coin has the P mint mark. This error is only found on the Philadelphia minted 1981 dimes. If your dime passes these tests, you might have a valuable treasure on your hands. Now, let's talk about how much this error coin could be worth. While some have sold for as much as $83,000, most are still valued in the thousands, depending on the condition and rarity of the coin. Coins in mint condition can fetch anywhere between $2,000 to $10,000, while those in perfect condition could break records like the $83,000 sale. So, if you're looking to get your hands on one of these valuable dimes, where do you start? The first tip is simple: keep checking your change. You never know when you'll spot one of these rare coins. You can also check coin auctions and online marketplaces, but always make sure to have a professional appraisal before you buy or sell. Remember, it's not just about collecting coins for fun. Some of them could be worth a fortune. So next time you reach into your pocket for some loose change, take a second look. That dime could be worth more than you think. And who knows, you might just stumble upon a coin that could change your life. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and share this video with your friends. You never know, one of them might be the lucky owner of a rare $83,000 dime. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hold up! Did you know there's a coin hiding in your pocket right now that could be worth a fortune? That's right, I'm talking about the 2007 D dime, and believe it or not, it could be worth up to a jaw-dropping $89,000. Stick around as we uncover the shocking history, rarity, and the big bucks behind this incredible coin. First, let's go back in time. The 2007 D dime was minted in Denver. But what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so valuable? It's all about a tiny flaw that changed everything. At first glance, the 2007 D dime looks like any other. But that's where the mystery begins. In 2007, occurred during production, something that, at the time, seemed like a mistake but turned into a massive goldmine for collectors and investors alike. Here's where the story gets interesting. Some 2007 D dimes were mistakenly struck with a rare error where the coin's design is printed twice, giving the coin a blurry, doubled image on the lettering and details. Error is incredibly rare, making these dimes in fact, only a handful of these coins are in circulation today, making them one of the on the market. While a regular 2007 D dime might only be worth 10 cents, if you've got one with the double die error, you could be looking at an incredible value of up to $89,000. That's right, folks, a single dime could be worth nearly $90,000. Coins like these have popped up at auctions and sold for huge sums. In fact, there are reports of collectors paying over for a single dime with the double die error. It's no wonder why coin enthusiasts are flipping over every 2007D they find. So, how can you identify if your 2007D dime is one of these rare gems? First, take a close look at on the front of the coin. The word Liberty and In God We Trust should show signs of doubling, a blurry, double-printed effect. Next, inspect the date. It should also show this doubling effect. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to check for these imperfections. If you spot them, you might just have a coin worth asterisk. Now, let's talk about what to do if you think you've got one of these valuable coins. You'll want to have your dime by a professional coin dealer or take it to an auction house that specializes in rare coins. Some of these coins have even been sold to collectors for over $100,000 in the past. But don't just hold on to it for too long. Rare coins like these are getting harder to find, and the market for them is growing fast. The value of these dimes could keep rising, so if you find one, don't wait too long to cash in. Imagine pulling a 2007D dime from your spare change jar and discovering its worth. It could happen to you. Just keep an eye out for that double die error. Who knows? That next coin you flip over could change your life. Thanks for watching, and if you've learned something new today, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome coin discoveries, and share this video with your friends. You might just help someone else find their next big fortune. Until next time, happy coin hunting! Today, we've got an absolute gem of a coin to talk about, the 2019D dime. Now you might think it's just a dime, right? But hold on, there's something you need to know. This tiny coin could be worth a whopping $76,000. Sounds unbelievable? Well, stick with us, and let's uncover the hidden value of this unique coin. Before we dive into why this dime could make you a small fortune, let's take a step back and understand the history of the US dime itself. The dime, which is worth 10 cents, has been around since 1796. But today, we're talking about one specific minting, the 2019D. This version of the dime has caused quite the buzz in the numismatic community. It was minted at one of the most famous US minting locations. But just because it has the D mint mark doesn't mean it's automatically rare or valuable. Most 2019D dimes are worth just 10 cents. So, what makes this one so special? Some 2019D dimes where these errors could involve double strikes, off-center impressions, or even die clashes. And when a coin like this slips through the cracks and lands in your pocket, it's worth big money. Now, are where the magic happens. Some lucky collectors have discovered that we're struck with or we're off-center, and these coins are being auctioned for up to $76,000. That's right. A coin that was initially worth just 10 cents could now be worth more than a car or even a down payment on a house. So how do you find one of these hidden treasures? Well, you've got to keep your eyes peeled for dimes that show obvious. Look for dimes that have blurry or doubled images, unusual shapes, or even coins that seem a little off-center. If you find one of these in your pocket change, you could be holding a fortune. Here's how to spot a rare 2019D dime. First, inspect it to make sure it's uniform. A coin that's off-center will have more space on one side than the other. Second, check for doubling on the letters or numbers on the coin. If you see what looks like a second, faint image, that's a double die error. Now, don't start rushing to break open every coin roll or scouring the streets for change just yet. These error dimes are still relatively rare, but the key is paying attention. Keep looking at your change, and if you find one, you could be the next person holding a $76,000 dime. Want to know where you can sell it for top dollar? You can auction these coins through numismatic dealers or even online auction platforms. Websites like eBay are great places to check current listings, and if you've got a rare 2019D dime, don't be afraid to reach out to a professional appraiser to get an expert opinion on its worth. So, is the 2019D dime really worth $76,000? Absolutely. If you've got the right error coin, you could strike it big. And remember, coins like this don't show up every day ***, so don't let your pocket change go unnoticed. You might just be holding the key to an incredible payday. Don't forget to hit that and ring the bell for more hidden treasure tips like this. And if you've found a 2019 D dime yourself, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear about it. If you're into coin collecting or looking for ways to make big money with coins, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a coin that's been creating a lot of buzz in the numismatic world. We're talking about the 2021 D 1-cent coin. And trust me, this penny is worth way more than you think. Stick around to find out why it's worth a jaw-dropping $79,000. Yes, you heard that right. So, let's kick things off with the basics. This right here is a 2021 D 1-cent coin, which is part of the Lincoln Cent series that has been in circulation since 1909. But what makes this one special? Well, it's not the design, it's the rarity. And believe it or not, the condition of this coin is everything. While most 2021 D pennies are worth just 1 cent, like the price printed on them, there's a specific set of these coins that have been hitting the market for a crazy amount of money. The reason for that? A rare minting error. Here's the thing. In 2021, during the production of the pennies at the Denver Mint, a small group of coins were accidentally struck with a minting error. Some of these 2021 D coins were stamped in a way that made them extraordinary. The error caused some coins to have certain features that make them far more valuable. And when you find one of these, you're sitting on a gold mine. Now let's break it down. This coin's error typically involves double die obverse issues, meaning the head side of the coin, with Abraham Lincoln's portrait, was struck multiple times, giving it a layered, double look. This is what makes it rare. These kinds of minting errors are considered highly collectible and can boost a coin's value by thousands of dollars. Now let's talk money. The regular 2021 D penny is worth just 1 cent. But a coin like this, with the rare minting error? Well, it can fetch as much as $79,000 in today's market. Let that sink in for a moment. That's more than a brand new car. And some of these coins have even sold for more, some hitting upwards of $100,000 at auctions. Coin collectors from all around the world are hunting for these coins. So, how do you know if you've got one of these valuable 2021 D pennies? It's all about examining the details and condition. Here's how to spot a valuable 2021 D penny. First, look closely at the obverse, the front side of the coin. If you notice the image of Abraham Lincoln looks blurry, or like it's been doubled, you might be looking at one of these rare coins. The double die error can cause Lincoln's face and the date to look like they've been stamped twice, one on top of the other. Next, check for any additional signs of wear or damage, because the better condition your coin is in, the more money you can make. High-quality examples with minimal wear are the most sought after. Now, if you think you've found one of these valuable coins, what's next? First, get it appraised by a professional coin dealer or a certified numismatist. They can help you determine the exact value based on the condition and rarity of the error. Once you know you've got a gem, you can either sell it through a trusted auction house, or take it to a specialized coin dealer who can help you get the best price for it. The market for rare coins is booming right now, and the competition for these 2021 D pennies is fierce. So, why has this coin suddenly spiked in value? It's all about supply and demand. The number of these rare 2021 D pennies with minting errors is limited, and collectors want them more than ever. As with any rare item, the fewer there are, the more they're worth. So, if you're lucky enough to find one of these rare pennies, don't just toss it in your change jar. You could be holding on to a small fortune. Remember, the value of coins like this can fluctuate, so it's important to stay updated on the latest trends in the market. But one thing's for sure, rare minting errors like this one can make you a lot of money. Alright, coin collectors, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome coin tips and tricks. If you think you found one of these rare 2021 D pennies, let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting! Hold on to your wallets, because today we're diving into one of the most exciting and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket right now. Yes, we're talking about the 2022 PUSA dime and 1 cent coin, and their astonishing potential worth, up to $86,000. Before we get to the mind-blowing value, let's take a quick trip back in time and explore the history of these two iconic coins. The US dime, first minted in 1796, has always been a symbol of American currency. But it wasn't until the famous Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, that the design we know and love today was born. And while the 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, has been circulating since 1793, it's undergone some major design changes over the years, most recently in 2012 when the shield design was introduced. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In 2022, a very special batch of dimes and pennies, minted with the P mint mark in Philadelphia, started showing up in circulation, and these coins are different from the rest. Some of these 2022 P coins are considered to be extremely rare, with certain varieties commanding jaw-dropping prices on the market. We're talking about a potential $86,000 for the right coin. What makes the 2022 P coins so valuable? It's all about era coins and varieties, meaning the ones that have subtle flaws or distinctive features that make them rare and unique. In particular, the 2022 P dimes and pennies with certain minting errors are being sought after by collectors. From misprints to slight design changes, these errors can make a coin worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. And here's the big one. There have been reports of a 2022 P dime selling for a staggering $86,000. How did it happen? Well, it's all about the condition and the rare error found on that particular dime. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those with unique minting mistakes, are highly coveted by numismatists and collectors around the world. So, how can you tell if you have a potentially valuable 2022 P coin? It all comes down to the details. First, check for any noticeable minting errors, such as double dime marks or off-center prints. Look closely at the date and mint mark to confirm it's a 2022 P. Also, keep an eye out for coins that are in pristine condition. Uncirculated or mint state coins are the ones that could fetch the big bucks. If you think you have a rare 2022 P coin, now is the time to act. The market for rare coins is booming, and there are several online auction sites where collectors are actively bidding on these coins. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections have seen some major action when it comes to these 2022 P era coins, so don't just hold on to them. Get them professionally appraised. Asterisk. The 2022 P coins are definitely creating a buzz in the numismatic world. The key is rarity, condition, and error. If you find a coin with a noticeable mint error, it's worth getting it graded by a professional to confirm its authenticity and value. A certified coin can command much higher prices than a raw coin. So, next time you're digging through your pocket change, keep an eye out for these rare 2022 P dimes and pennies. Who knows? You could be holding onto a piece of history worth thousands, or even $86,000. Happy hunting, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another valuable coin discovery. Hold on to your wallets, because today we're diving into one of the most exciting and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket right now. Yes, we're talking about the 2022 P USA dime and 1-cent coin, and their astonishing potential worth, up to $86,000. Before we get to the mind-blowing value, let's take a quick trip back in time and explore the history of these two iconic coins. The US dime, first minted in 1796, has always been a symbol of American currency. But it wasn't until the famous Roosevelt dime, introduced in 1946, that the design we know and love today was born. And while the 1-cent coin, also known as the penny, has been circulating since 1793, it's undergone some major design changes over the years, most recently in 2012 when the shield design was introduced. Now, here's where things get really interesting. In 2022, a very special batch of dimes and pennies, minted with the P mint mark in Philadelphia, started showing up in circulation, and these coins are different from the rest. Some of these 2022 P coins are considered to be extremely rare, with certain varieties commanding jaw-dropping prices on the market. We're talking about a potential $86,000 for the right coin. What makes the 2022 P coins so valuable? It's all about era coins and varieties, meaning the ones that have subtle flaws or distinctive features that make them rare and unique. In particular, the 2022 P dimes and pennies with certain minting errors are being sought after by collectors. From misprints to slight design changes, these errors can make a coin worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. And here's the big one. There have been reports of a 2022 P dime selling for a staggering $86,000. How did it happen? Well, it's all about the condition and the rare error found on that particular dime. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those with unique minting mistakes, are highly coveted by numismatists and collectors around the world. So, how can you tell if you have a potentially valuable 2022 P coin? It all comes down to the details. First, check for any noticeable minting errors, such as double dime marks or off-center prints. Look closely at the date and mint mark to confirm it's a 2022 P. Also, keep an eye out for coins that are in pristine condition. Uncirculated or mint state coins are the ones that could fetch the big bucks. If you think you have a rare 2022 P coin, now is the time to act. The market for rare coins is booming, and there are several online auction sites where collectors are actively bidding on these coins. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections have seen some major action when it comes to these 2022 P era coins, so don't just hold on to them, get them professionally appraised. Asterisk. The 2022 P coins are definitely creating a buzz in the numismatic world. The key is rarity, condition, and error. If you find a coin with a noticeable mint error, it's worth getting it graded by a professional to confirm its authenticity and value. A certified coin can command much higher prices than a raw coin. So, next time you're digging through your pocket change, keep an eye out for these rare 2022 P dimes and pennies. Who knows? You could be holding onto a piece of history worth thousands, or even $86,000. Happy hunting, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on another valuable coin discovery.